It's springtime and it's tax time. April 15th is the tax deadline and refunds are up. And Republicans keep telling you refunds are up. Refunds are up. But if yours hit and disappears immediately, you're not alone. You're not alone. You, my friend, as Michael Jackson would say, are not alone. I'm Richard Fowler. This is the Real Frontline, where we give you context over chaos. And let's get into it. The average refund for most Americans is going to be roughly around $3,000. It's still an increase year over year, but it's still below the pandemic highs of refunds. Now, Donald Trump, Republicans, because of the One Big Beautiful Bill, has tried to sell this tax refund as their midterm life raft, right? Like they were on the Titanic, their political ship is sinking, and they are telling you at home that the answer to this will be that tax refund and the One Big Beautiful Bill and the tax cut that you'll receive. And for some Americans, you're going to get a good tax return. It's going to be nice. It's going to be real nice. I mean, if you have a dependent, if you have some sort of overtime, right? If you are a tipped waged worker, you're going to see some money back you didn't expect. Here's what you should also know, because I believe they give you the information. Much of that money is going to get eaten up in higher gas prices, higher grocery prices, higher rent. So you're going to get it and you're going to pay it right back out. Other thing, and this is not from me, it's from H&R Block. So like, take it or leave it. But before you do that, like and subscribe to this video, share it with a friend, especially because, I mean, the tax deadline is literally around the corner. If you're a gig worker and you missed a tax payment for ride share and food delivery, gig workers, widely popular right now. However, not all workers know they need to pay taxes at quarterly estimates. Failing to do so will trigger a higher tax bill, potentially penalties, and as a result, you could see a smaller tax return. 2, withholdings for multiple jobs. So if you are somebody who works multiple jobs, which makes sense in this economy because it's wild right now, failure to withhold enough from each of your jobs during the year could eat into your tax return. And so you should simply adjust your withholdings. Third thing, tax credit and deductions. Changes in eligibility could see your tax return go down. A child who turned 17 before the end of the tax year could mean that a parent received a child tax credit instead of the child tax. They received a dependent tax credit, max $100, versus the child tax credit, which gets you $2,000. So that could be one reason why your return's a little bit smaller. The other reason is you have unpaid debt owed to the federal government or owed to somebody. I'll give you some examples. Outstanding debt ranging from child support payments to past tax bills could eat into your return. If you owe money to the federal government, a state agency, that could take part of your return. And trust me, they'll take it. Now remember this too, and I'm one of the people that falls into this boat. They see their tax return as like a bonus check, and it's not. The tax return is basically your money being sent back to you, right? You were overtaxed. The federal government held onto your money. They probably gained some interest on it, and now they're paying it back to you. So you're overpaying your taxes. A refund just means they're refunding you money that you gave to them for free on an interest-free loan. But like I said, there's a reason why it's not stretching like it used to. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husband too. This inflation is wild, y'all. So number 1, you have inflation. Number 2, credit card debt. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I got it too. I'm not special. We all got it. This credit card debt is eating up people's disposable income. It's eating up that extra money that you have. And there's a rise in delinquency. There's a lot of people going delinquent on their credit cards right now. And that tells you there's a problem in the economy, and it's happening to middle class. It's not only happening to folks who, have fallen on hard luck. It's happening to people in the middle class. They put that vacation on their credit card, thinking they were going to get that raise or thinking they were going to get that COLA, and they end up getting a layoff. Sound like you? Yeah. And that credit card bill is eating you up. It's real. And so what are people doing? When they get these tax returns, they're paying down debt, they're catching up on bills, and they're not building savings. And actually, what Donald Trump and the Republicans need you to do is they need you to go to Walmart and buy a new fan, buy a new computer at Apple, buy a new cell phone from AT&T, buy something in the economy. And if you don't do that, they're not going to see the economic gains they need to win this midterm election. And so that's why, like, I said this from the beginning, they're overselling and overhyping these One Big Beautiful Bill and all the quote unquote wins in there for the American people. Because for some of y'all, yeah, you saw an increase in your tax return, but that money is going right to American Express, Visa, or MasterCard. And it's not going to Target, Walmart, I mean, you shouldn't go to Target anyway. We're boycotting them because they don't like black people, but or gay people for that matter, or the LGBTQIA community. But it should be going to the local store. It should be going to buy you a new pair of pants. And it's not going to that. It's going to pay some bills. So a bigger refund doesn't mean you're ahead in this particular point, in this particular moment. A bigger refund just means you're catching up on all the things you didn't get to do before you got the refund. But once again, like I said, first, like and subscribe, and two, we're gonna keep them honest, and we're gonna also make sure that you're informed. Context over chaos. I refuse to get mired down into chaos. I'll see you next time.